This is the Almighty Mackey Podcast. We are here on Spreaker, on Anchor, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts. We are here in the building, baby. Tap in with me right now. Big salute to my guy, Chico Cartagiano. We gonna do that, man. Send another shout out to all my guys, all my almighty men. Almighty Kings Podcast with Almighty Mackey. Let's talk. This is part two, the first part of what we were saying as far as the sadness of the brainwashing of the black people. And it's not the fact of, everybody likes to call me racist now because of my viral post. But they don't ever question why I have a problem with my people not identifying themselves. If you have a question of why my people don't identify with themselves and why that bothers me, then you really got a problem. Like, you got to understand, listen, man, we're not understanding the difference between racism and hatred. I want you to listen to me real closely, man. There's a difference between racism and hatred. Okay? Racism being a thing of an economic term, which is a system designed to keep us oppressed, keep us poor, keep us disenfranchised, keep us disconnected from wealth and resources. That's racism. I'm going to tell you what hatred is, though. Hatred is you being enraged that another group of people want to represent themselves, learn about themselves, take on the traditions of things that came from people of them, of their genealogy, of their ancestry. You not liking that pissing you off, that having you fact checked what they're doing, that's different from racism, man. That's hatred. Does anybody understand that? And then you got to understand what real self-hatred is. So I do a viral post, and literally the slideshow of the viral post kept restarting, so they only see certain pictures. But it's funny how all the blacks that had something, let's say, negative to say, fact-checked all the pictures of, well, those were Egyptians, those were this, well, this person is this, and this person is that. But not once have you ever in life questioned why they'll tell you a man is black, why all his depictions are white, and you're wondering why you're confused about what the fuck is going on in the world. You're talking about that you hate white supremacy, yet you worship it every day. What are we talking about, black people? We can't be this stupid. And when we look back on life, it's like, I'll do is I'll put it in a movie right there, like a commercial. And we're back from commercial right now, Almighty Mac, baby. We in our third minute, but we gonna kick back to it. And we're going to go back to self-hatred and what this really means. See, self-racism is another thing that we do. I'm finna teach y'all some game, man. This is Almighty Mackey. You ain't never heard this shit from nobody. These motherfuckers don't know nothing. I hear all these podcasters. I hear all these motherfucking video casts. I ain't never heard these motherfuckers talk some real shit. Big salute to Dame Dash. Guerrilla economic shit, boss economic shit, black king economic shit. But literally, all it is fearless businessmen, fearless men in a mission and a road to make sure that their families are successful for generations. And knowing not to self-hate themselves. These are spiritual people. And they always talk about themselves being spiritual, but you don't know which way that it is. Not knowing how to receive your blessings will destroy any chance of you ever having eternal salvation. And you're not understanding. The woman, she's God. Yes, whatever created the man. And she's what created the man, so we can say whatever created it. And it's a woman, so you can't go against it, right? So you can say, well, we don't know if it was a woman. Okay, let me tell you this. When a gator is born, what is it born from? Oh, okay. When a dog is born, what is it born from?
His mother.
Oh, okay. When a fish?
His mother.
All right. Bird?
His mother.
Guinea pig?
Mother.
Jackrabbit?
Mother.
All right. Ant?
Mother.
Spider?
Mother.
Okay. What is... No, fuck that. What about... Oh, no. Queen bee. All right. Queen bird. Let's see. Okay. Now let's get past the stupid shit and get back to logic. Now, since we know that, as men, we don't want to accept that, but that's a whole nother podcast. I'm going to scare you motherfuckers to death because I'm going to tell you the truth about what goes on in this world and what it's really about. And I know a lot of people that don't even have this knowledge. And this is our second interlude because we're going into the 6 minute, baby. But I'm going to give you 3 minutes of punches and beat your ass all the way up with knowledge because you ain't never heard a motherfucker that was a street man that went to prison, went through all that, and has the same motherfucking vast knowledge that I do. Even with everything against me, I'm very eloquently spoken.